Namaskar, this is Dr. Sweta Adatia from the Limitless Brain Lab. I hope and pray that everything goes well for 2026. Wish you a happy new year 2026. So today's topic is very interesting and today's topic is so much applicable for every single being on this planet Earth. Many people come and say that manifestation is manipulation, manifestation is not possible, and I completely disagree to that. Put me in the comment how many of you believe that manifestation is possible and it's scientific. I will give you a lot of scientific explanations on how manifestation is totally 100% scientific. First of all, let me explain to you the visualization, what we understand in the process of manifestation, how wrong it is and how we have been messing up with that. I have brought in a formula for you by which today I'm going to explain how is that visualization going to be powerful, going to be absolutely wonderful, and how it is going to manifest with a high probability whatever you need. Now, manifestation has been spoken so much, and why am I so much interested in the manifestation topic? Because I strongly feel that yatha pinde tatha brahmande tatha pinde. This is a beautiful Sanskrit shlok which means whatever is inside can be outside and whatever is outside is inside. So essentially we are all extremely powerful spiritual beings in a human existence. Since we are that, we can harness that power, we can have that power. I have lived my life with that. I see Shark Tank episodes and so many entrepreneurs, so many leaders talking about that. This was, I always visualized this. This I just saw. Somebody says, I saw it in my dream. Somebody says, oh, this is how I knew I had visualized it. This is exactly what I wanted. So, what is that science of visualization? What is really happening in the brain? I am going to give you a formula, a secret with which the visualization can become super powerful. But before that, my neuro manifestation course is available online. Please go ahead and see the neuro manifestation course because there are 5 principles of neuro manifestation. Each and every principle is extremely scientific. In one of them is the visualization. There are other 4 of them. In one of them is also gratitude, is clarity of thinking, and there are 2 others. Please go ahead and explore the course to know more. But today we will be talking on the visualization. Now, you must be having a board. Perfectly fine. There may be people who would have told you that keep the board like that, cut out the pictures should be colorful, everything should be bright, you should put it in a big format, perfectly okay. The idea of having a vision board is only for subliminal messaging, which means when I am exposed to that environment, that thing goes in my subconscious. The more and more the subconscious becomes powerful with a thing, your conscious mind suddenly manifests that. And hence, subliminal messaging is extremely important. In my house, you will see things like speak truth, dreams can definitely become a reality, we all love each other. Purposefully in various rooms we have put these subliminal messaging because every time you would go up past the room, you will go ahead and see those images. Every time you would go across the door, you will see those images. Those images play a very important role. But most important, having a vision board, putting all the cutouts, making sure that you stick anything that you want, going ahead and looking at it every single day will be only 20 to 30% powerful if you have not practiced this formula. Go ahead and watch this video until the end, and please do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Every single person who is subscribing here, who is hitting the bell icon, is making a big difference to the lab. We are self-financed, we are self-research lab, we don't have extra grants. Every single bridging science and spirituality, every single research that we come to you is all coming because of the support of you guys. So, and I'm extremely grateful for that. In fact, meeting you, meeting every single person, every single comment, every single love message that comes to me is like a manifestation for me. I am extremely grateful to each and every soul who is listening to this, who's been a part of this journey with the Limitless, because this was a part of my manifestation as well. So I'm going to teach you this powerful visualization formula. Go ahead and take a pen and a paper. I want you to write it down. I want you to write in the comment down multiple times, hammer this thought because this is the ultimate reality. Lots of athletes were studied, who top athletes, Michael Phelps, or you name a person who has won multiple Olympic gold and multiple medals. every single athlete that you speak to, they would have had the best of the trainings. They would have had the best of the coaches, because finally it is Olympic. It is about something where you have put your life to it. But only rare few get to that goal who are able to visualize clearly. Not just visualize clearly, feel it deeply. Not just feel it deeply, believe it with affirmation. Not just believe it, affirmation, relive that experience over and over and over and over and over again. Then you make the pathways. Then you eliminate your amygdala, which is your fear control. It is all fight, flight, fear, freeze. That's how you say no to that amygdala, and that's how you build your prefrontal cortex, which is now ready for the manifestation. So the formula goes VISION, vision. This vision I'm going to teach you step by step, extremely powerful, but all the tenets of neuro manifestation you will find in the course in www.limitlessbrainacademy.com. Do not forget to check that out. Let me teach you this tool, vision, VISION. The first V, when you are visualizing, stands for vivid sensing. The visualization should be so vivid. You have to feel it, you have to touch it, you have to see it, you have to smell it. You have to literally have all the five senses engaged. For example, as a child, I always wanted to be a speaker. I always wanted to be touching hearts of many people. I always wanted to do research. I always wanted to write. And Robin Sharma was my mentor. I used to look up to him. I used to read every single book, and I would over and over again listen to his teachings. And every time when Robin Sharma comes up on the stage, and I have attended many of his live discourses, I would feel myself there. I would feel that I'm roaring and talking to that audience. I would feel his energy. I would feel that connectedness. I would feel that connectedness of on the stage to every single person. So vividly feeling it, touching it, smelling it, extremely important. Anything that you want, a car, a house, the best wife, husband, whatever. Manifestation has no rules. Manifest anything that you want. However, making sure that you are clear what you want. And that's why the first step is to become clear. You cannot have a foggy mind. You cannot have multiple this and then you start to visualize it, because it won't happen. Brain needs to prepare those pathways. Brain needs to prepare those chemicals. So the first V is vivid sensing. The second I is identity shift. You don't have to just vividly feel that. You have to be that. As I gave you an example of Robin Sharma, I felt I was him, and that is how I was able to do it. S is somatic anchoring, which means I have to feel in my body. Every single time I have to have a body part aligned, saying that, hey, that is my manifestation. So I had put my thumb. Every single time I would do this, and I would be like, yes, quickly my visualization circuit, vivid sensing, everything will start to become active. That is called somatic anchoring. A body part which gives you a signal that this is the time where you make your reality come true. So that is what is somatic anchoring. I, very, very important, is intention locking. Let's say you are running a race and I keep changing the targets for you. What will happen? You will be confused whether I am winning or I'm not winning. Setting intentionally and locking that target. This is what I want in life. I want to reach 10 million people's souls. I want to alleviate their sufferings, their pain. I want to really help them, get them to understand this wonderful Ferrari brain, which I always keep talking about. I want your life to change, and that is what my intention lock is. Have a perfect intention lock, because that helps you, your brain, to craft that pathway. Oh, extremely important, as I said, over and over and over and over again in an entire day. Have something that this is my vision time. In the vision time, you are going to apply the we, the I, the S, and again an I, exclusively, where you will continue to have that intention in mind, that anger in mind, that deep, vivid sensing in your body. You will feel that all the emotions will come to your rescue. That is your time. So visualization is not just in the board. And N, extremely important, and last but not the least, this is the next aligned action. It may be a very small action. For example, when I wanted to learn to speak, I was a very late speaker. In fact, in my school days, if I remember, I was having super stage fright. I just wouldn't climb on the stage, and I would say, what would people think? What will happen? And one fine day, my spiritual teacher, Swamini Vimlananda from Chinmay Mission, said, "Go speak about myself." And I was like, wow, there are 1,000 people. How can I go and speak there? I don't think so. I'm capable. That is where I had to break my fear. So that next step, small step for me, was learning to speak. I took a big mirror. I started to talk in the mirror. I started to repeat that over and over again. And I started to then have 2 people listening, 4 people listening. Initially, a lot of criticisms. Please tell me, where am I going wrong? And with that next small action came a larger action, a large action, further large. And still, I have not manifested 10,000 people where we will learn everything about the brain, and particularly the neuro manifestation and having a top peak performance. That's my intention lock. That's my vision. And as I said, millions of people who are suffering, and we want to alleviate, not just me, but my entire team at the Limitless Brain Lab. So go ahead and practice this vision, because this is where you make your vision into a hard, absolutely available reality. And as you do that, as things come true, please do write to us. I'm always available on cbrainlinks@gmail.com. Go ahead and check my email. Go ahead and write to me, because I will be waiting for your reply. I shall be responding to all your comments personally. So thank you so much, and stay with us like that. I'm so grateful for your presence at the Limitless Brain Lab.